Let's stay on Afghanistan for a little while before we move into some other things. Um, you're involved with Chad Robichaux and Mighty Oaks and the Save Our coalition, or Save Our Allies coalition. You guys have been in rescuing people. I know we've talked before, and you said I was just an armchair guy, but you are deeply involved in this. Can you tell me a little bit of what you guys are doing?
Yeah. So Save Our Allies Coalition was put up between two different nonprofits, the Mighty Oaks Foundation and the Independence Fund. I had been struggling with going to Afghanistan since, the writing was on the wall. The moment that President Biden announced that we're going to be moving out, myself and all of my colleagues knew what was going to happen. It was going to happen very quickly. So we were already looking at ways of getting back into the country. And it wasn't until Sarah Verado and Chad Robichaux, two people that I respect highly, coming from two great organizations. They both called me within 24 hours and said, "Hey, we have a few hundred orphan girls, and Chad, my translator, is stuck there. He's going to be executed, and all of these orphan girls are going to be executed. I mean, that might be the best thing that would happen to them. Can you come and help us?" So for the first time, there was a reason, there's a purpose, and it wasn't like, let's go be rad, do commando stuff. Here is your mission, here's the end state, here's the support, this is what we want you to do. So I became part of a 4-man task force that went onto the ground to Kabul. We had two separate elements, one in Washington, D.C., and one forward in the UAE. That was going to be our host and partner nation to help us get people out. We had a very complex team coming from the most elite special operations units on the planet. The four of us that were on the ground, this was not the Tim show. I was working for Sean Gabler. He was our team leader on the ground, and he just exhibited extraordinary professionalism. He is a master of his craft. He has been doing personnel recovery his entire life. He came from special operations. There was another SF guy. There were two other SF guys that comprised of the 4-man team. So the 12 guys that were in UAE, they were receiving intelligence from DC to put together our target packages of who we were going to go and recover. And then we had a very complex bona fides vetting process to confirm that we're getting the right people. And then ultimately it was getting air, getting ramps, finding the people, smuggling them through the Taliban and American lines, and then putting them on our planes and some of your planes and getting them out.
Can you tell me a little bit?
Sorry, that was a